Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about some repeating decimal tricks. The first trick that we're going to talk about is what I call magic number 9. So let's revisit the investigation that you tried by yourself. So what we see here is that the repeating decimal, 0.4 repeating, turns into the fraction 4/9. The repeating decimal, 0.81 repeating, so that would be 0.818181 continuously, was originally 81 out of 99, which then reduces to 9 out of 11. And our most challenging one was 0.231 repeating. And we found out that 0.231 repeating as a fraction is 231 over 999. So as you can see, there is definitely a little trick that we can find about nines. And so basically, if you divide a number by 9, let's go ahead and write this out. Oops, not with my highlighter though. If you divide a number, I'm going to use the number symbol. And actually, I should say one thing. We can divide a number by 9, but it can't be the number 9 itself. So let's go ahead and write that other than 9. So if we divide a number other than 9 by 9, you get a repeating decimal. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull out our calculator for a moment. So if I divide a number by 9, 1 divided by 9, I see that it's 1 repeating. 2 divided by 9, 2 repeating. 3 divided by 9, same thing. This works all the way up through 8 divided by 9. Now the only one it's obviously not going to work for is 9 divided by 9, because that would of course be 1 whole. So that's why we said any number other than 9. Okay, now, funny enough, this also works, this whole repeating decimal thing also works for 99, it works for 999, etc. So let's go ahead and go over some examples. So this trick will work for numbers such as 0.4 repeating, because of course that would be 4 over 9. It'll work for things like we noticed on our investigation, such as 0.81 repeating, which would be 81 out of 99, and then of course we'd want to reduce. It'll work for other numbers such as 0.67 repeating. So that again would be 67 over 99, and that actually can't be reduced. It'll also work for things that are 3 digits long, so 184 repeating, 0.184 repeating. That would be 184 over 999. Now this trick is great, it seems awesome, but it doesn't work for certain examples. So here's something it wouldn't work for. 0.3 and the 7 being repeating. Because it's not 3737, it's just 0.37777, the trick doesn't work, but we'll find another trick that works for that. Similarly, if it was 0.8 and then the 1 repeating and only the 1 was repeating, this 9's trick doesn't work. Here's another example. If it was the number 3554 and the 4 is repeating, again, the simple 9's trick or 99's trick or 999's trick isn't going to work here. But for the examples that it does work for, let's go ahead and take a look at some steps. Step 1, we're going to identify how many digits are repeating, and that's going to be your numerator. So for example, here, it was just the 1 digit that was repeating, so our numerator would have been 4. But for something like this, there are 2 numbers that are repeating, 81, so 81 would be my numerator. Step 2, we're going to use variations of 9, 99, 999 as our denominator. If there's just 1 number repeating, we're going to use 19. If there's 2 numbers repeating, we're going to use 99 because there's 2 9s. If there's 3 numbers repeating, we're going to use 999, and so on. And then we need to simplify our fractions if possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. So in this first example, it says 0.93 repeating. And so what I'm going to want to do here is step 1, identify how many digits are repeating. Well, I see both of these digits are repeating. So I'm going to use both of them, 93, as my numerator. Step 2, I need to use variations of 9, 999, 999. And so since there are 2 digits repeating, I'm going to use 99. Now, as you can tell, these are both divisible by 3. So we're going to want to reduce, divide by 3. And our final answer here would be 31 over 33. Now, it's nice because you can know if you got this right or wrong. We can go into our calculator and try 31 divided by 33, and you see that it is 939393 repeating. What you'll notice is that there's a 4 at the very edge, and that's just because the calculator has rounded up. But this is truly 0.93 repeating. Now, if you had not simplified it and you did 93 over 99, oops, sorry, I must have clicked something wrong, 93 divided by 99, you would still get the same answer, but of course we wanted to simplify our fractions when possible. Okay, so example 2, 0.7 repeating. The only digit that's repeating here is the 7, so I'm going to put the 7 in my numerator. And there's just one digit repeating, so I'm going to use 9 as my denominator. This can't be reduced, so I'm going to leave it as is. And again, we can check it on our calculator, and we find out that it is correct, 0.7 repeating. Whoops, sorry. And then the third example, 258 repeating. So we're going to use all of those digits, 258 over, and then there's 3 digits that are continuously repeating, so we're going to have 999 on our bottom. Again, this is divisible by 3. I can tell that, by the way, because if you add the digits up, and it's something divisible by 3, for example, 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 8 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3, so I know it's divisible by 3. This would become 86 over 333. Now let's go ahead and double check it. 86 over, or divided by, 333, and we wind up with 0.258258 all the way through. Again, the decimal does round, but the calculator does round, but that's okay. All right, and so that is our trick number 1 about 9s. Visit us for the second video for trick number 2.